Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's me, artist Sardar Asad. So today I'm making a sketch and I tell you how to make it. Okay, firstly you need a pencil that is HB. Okay, now you need to use it like lower and at light and light space. Okay, firstly I'm making his face, and when you done it you need to do a round overall there, and then take a straight line overall there, and then you need to
नहीं अपनी
make
वॉइस को
has
लगा
to make some shade on her hair, and then it's done. So you need to apply again and again, and then it's done. So you need to
ऊंचा ऊंचा
make
बोलना
a
मैं
round
कैपेट एडिट
circle,
कर
and then the circle is done. You need to
लगेगी
do
तो
what?
देर
You need
सही
to make her hair like or near than his face. Okay, so you need to now you need to use your pencil like darker and more darker. Okay, then that you can make, you need to make this thing more dark and more dark. Okay, so then when you have to do this process, and again you need to do, when it's done you need to do have some shade on her hairs. Okay, so you firstly you need to use something like a lighter pencil, and it's done. You need to do it, and then it's done. You need a finger to shade him. Okay, now firstly I'm just making the rounds, and then we make a round circle. You also need to do some shade on it. When the shading is done you need to use your finger, and then you need to blend it. When the blending is done, okay, so I'm just doing, and then the blending is done you need to make an outline overall there. When the outline is done, so then you need to make her this side uh, hairs that I make near than her ears. Okay, you need to do some shading. Okay, then you need to make some hair overall on this face like this that I'm making. Then you need to do some straight lines overall there. You need to do like this that I'm making. See? So then it's done.
आगे भी बनाओ
You need to do some shading on the
बाकी सारी बॉडी बना लो ना
round shape. Okay,
तो आईज वगैरह से स्टार्ट करेंगे
then it's done. So you need to do anything
उल्टी
like
बना
you
दिया आपने
can
इस
make
तरह ही
this
बनाई
thing like
थोड़ी
overall.
ऐसे करके
You need to do
बैठेंगे
some shading that I can talk. Okay, so when the shading is done you need to do some color on her dress like that I am doing. Okay guys, you need to do something like this. Now it's time for my coloring process. Oh no, sorry guys. Now you need to erase her neck because I don't make the neck perfect because I made the neck in another direction. So you need to erase the neck again, and then when you erase it you need to make a straight line to make her neck, and then you need to make her body overall there that I'm making, and then you need to make her clothes like this, and then you need to do some shading. Okay, so now it's a long process. You just need to do it. That is so easy. I was also doing this thing. You need to do this thing, and you need to use in this process you need to use 2B pencil. Okay, so now I was again doing some detailing on her face. So now I am making her jawline to some darker detail, and then I'm doing some detail on her neck and dress, and now I'm just finished my artwork, but I didn't make her eyes, lips. Okay, that's now I'm making, but firstly I have to do some shading on her dress. Okay, now you need to finger to blend it, and then your shading is done. Now it's time to make some eyes. Okay, firstly I take some lines. Okay, and then you need to make her eyes, Firstly, I was doing oral there. First, you need to make her brows, and then you need to make her eye oral like this, and then you have done. Okay, when you have done, so you need to make her eyes, and now you need to make her nose or all there. Okay. Oh, sorry. I have a major difference in the nose. I just use 2B pencil, but I need to use HB. Okay, now I was just making. Oh, that same mistake in the eyebrows and eyes. Okay, I was erasing this thing again. I'm so apologize for this thing. Okay, now you need to make it overall like this. You need to make some straight lines, and then you need to make her eyelashes, and then you need to do a same process overall to the next eye. Okay, like this. And then you need to make these box in a eye shape, and then you need to make her nose like this that I'm making. Okay, so the nose shape is, you know what is it, I'm just taking a straight line and some mini circles are all there, and then I made it. Then you need to do some detailing on her eyelashes, and I'm also making the eyebrows of this girl. Okay, you see that? And this time I don't do any mistake, because I this time I will use 2B pencil. And then you need to make her eyes like, you see how I'm making. Firstly, take a circle and then put a darker dot on this eye, and then you need to color it all there. Okay, then you need to make some lips that I'm making. And so okay, next video did I upload, I tell you how to make lips and eye. Okay, so then the lips is done. You need to make her glasses, but I also wear glasses, so I like to wear, everyone he wear glasses. Okay, so you need to make some glasses. Sorry, there's a mistake that I make to the glasses. Okay, so then you need to make this, and I was just sharing, and then I am doing my signature, and the painting is done.